Yes.
Team USA.
Yes.
There is some Team USA news.
Yes.
The biggest thing about Team USA is Kawhi Leonard getting pulled or getting pushed.
Pulling himself and the Clippers organization saying, "Don't you move your ass out there, brother."
Well, no. Okay, so this is where I'm confused. So is this Kawhi pulling another Kawhi,
Yes.
or did Team USA?
No.
Because I'm okay.
No, so from what I saw, I think the Kawhi Leonard's camp and the Clippers figured that it was in their best interest to not have him play.
No, the
And I
Clippers.
honestly
The
figured that he
Clippers
wouldn't
wanted
play.
him to play.
Did they?
The Clippers came out and said they wanted Kawhi. Like they're disappointed he was pulled. That's okay. Let me. Can I?
I thought I read that the Clippers wanted him.
You want me to pull that article up? I'll
Sure.
pull that specific article up so we can see. Clippers president disagrees with Team USA pulling Kawhi Leonard from Olympics. Okay, so it sounds like Team. So Clippers president.
Clippers very disappointed, but the first one that I heard was that, he.
So this came out today. The U.S. men's basketball team will likely win gold, yada yada, with a roster NBA talent compared, blah blah blah, without Kawhi Leonard, who were previously being named on one of the 12 members. Who would head to France this summer, withdrew before the United States played in its first exhibition game. Team USA made a statement saying that after a few strong practices from Kawhi Leonard, USAB and the Clippers determined it was in Leonard's best interest. There you go. Okay. To withdraw from playing in the Olympics. So
that was the first report.
Initially came out
Yeah.
that it was in all of their best interests that he should withdraw.
Yeah.
Grant Hill said it was ultimately Team USA's decision to remove Leonard from the roster and replace him with Derrick White, which we will get into. We just felt that we had to pivot, was a statement from him. When the statement was released, it read, like the Clippers must have made the decision to cut Leonard's time with the national team short in order to prevent injury, and there was a report that Leonard's camp expressed concern to Team USA basketball 2 days prior to the announcement of his withdrawal. But Clippers president Lawrence Frank said that there was no concern on their side and expressed disappointment with Team USA's decision. It was USAB's call, and I was quite frankly very disappointed with the decision. Frank said, Kawhi wanted to play. We wanted him to play. I was there the first 2 practices. He looked very good, participated, was a full participant in everything that they did. I wasn't there for the 3rd practice, where ultimately that was the point where they decided to go in a different direction. I expressed to them I really wish that they would have given Kawhi more time. We have the benefit of having been around Kawhi for 5 years to see his body and where he's at. So he's looked good to me. I know all the sacrifices he made in order to make this commitment to the Olympics. So it was very disappointing. Frank went on to say that while he doesn't disagree with the decision, he understands the Team USA had to do what's best for them. Now, with that being said, I understand from their perspective that they have to do what they feel like is best in their interest for the team. Despite what I think, they're also managing other players who are dealing with injuries, so I understand that they have to do what's best. But we were really disappointed for Kawhi, and this is something we really wanted for him. But with that being said, now I think we have to move forward. We support USAB.
Something doesn't add up.
Something definitely is not adding up, because now you could easily say that this is probably a Kawhi call.
Yeah.
Like I could easily see like 3rd practice him being like, man, I'm finna sit out. And Team USA being like, you can just go home. Like it's
fine. Exactly.
And then
I mean, it seems like that. I mean, it definitely wasn't a play, like a playing wise. Like they weren't like, hey, yeah, we need Derrick White over Kawhi stat. It was probably him being like, yeah, I'm not gonna play. So you guys can either keep me around or I'll leave.
It's like, why does bro waste so much time?
Everybody.
Like
he wastes so much time.
So much time, Devin. I do not understand what it is about Kawhi Leonard. He does not care about anything.
Like, do you want to play for Team USA? I mean, clearly not. But now it's both the Clippers and the USA basketball are getting shit on because they're both pointing fingers at each other. Yeah. It's probably just Kawhi.
It's 100% just Kawhi, but I guess neither of them can say.
They're both saying Kawhi. It's the other person.
Neither of them can say it was Kawhi, though.
No, you can't say that about Kawhi. I mean, the Clippers definitely aren't saying that about Kawhi.
Which doesn't make sense.
No.
Because I don't know. The Clippers Clippers are full of shit anyways. I don't know if I fully believe them either, but Kawhi,
Yeah.
this is no shocker. If there was any person that was going to pull out after 2 days of practice, it was Kawhi Leonard. Now,
and I also don't believe that Jaylen Brown got snubbed. I mean, I think if he wanted to be on this team, he would have been.
Derrick White is the replacement.
Yeah, no. Like no one is saying that Derrick White is better than Jaylen Brown, and Team USA is not saying that Derrick White is better than Jaylen Brown. It's not a thing.
From what I saw, that completely contradicts how you feel, because I saw that Jaylen Brown was pretty disappointed in not being chosen to be on Team USA.
Something must have gone wrong.
I don't.
Someone said it was Nike's fault. Something weird happened. I don't know. Someone
said it's Nike's fault. Okay, then before we get to Jaylen Brown, let's talk about it. So Derrick White got chosen to be on Team USA.
Yep.
Kyrie said he wouldn't fit. Okay, sure, whatever.
Kyrie said that he himself would not fit.
He wouldn't. He wasn't the way the roster was. He wouldn't fit. It's okay.
I think he could, but okay.
I respect it. Dame was on the fence. Jimmy declined. Paul George wasn't asked. Brunson, Trae Young, they weren't asked. Jaylen Brown wasn't asked, bro. Jaylen Brown wasn't asked. And I don't know. I guess if you just put everything else out, like, because you could easily be like, oh, this is the narrative pushing, like, Tatum's more important or whatever. Or for some reason, Team USA went like, all right, who could be like a really, really good role player we can rely on, and just like, okay, in like 2020 hindsight vision, you get a person who is going to be good enough on this roster, obviously. Like, it doesn't matter. You could put fucking me or you on this team, and we're getting gold. We're winning gold.
Sure. Yes.
But Derrick White, okay, you put Derrick White on there. He doesn't have this huge ego.
No.
And he's going to be,
but he's also not a Kawhi Leonard replacement. So, like, it doesn't make sense why it would be Derrick White. I mean, Jaylen Brown is almost close to a Kawhi replacement with his defensive play and all that other shit.
And it's just so disrespectful. I mean, like, I know I obviously when push comes to shove, I'm Tatum.
I mean, the reigning Finals MVP is not getting a phone call. He's not getting a phone call.
Not a text. Nothing. To me, I don't know.
Jaylen
Brown.
There's got to be something fucking stupid going on with this fucking team.
Leading up to this, because I've been trying to find out, like, why was Jaylen Brown not asked? But then it just came to me finding out that there were just a bunch of players not asked.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, obviously you can't.
Now it's a 12-man team, and there's
but
slim spots.
Now Kyrie, he also was disappointed that there was no tryout. He initially came out and was talked about how he was like, he wished the old days when you had to try out.
Sure.
But I mean, when you look at the roster, you could also believe him not fitting in. It's like, okay, like if that's how you feel.
But Drew Holiday.
But that's the thing, bro.
Drew's getting call number one. Jaylen's not getting shit. What are we talking about?
It's like, okay, Tatum.
Why is this so political too? I mean, it's nuts.
Tatum, Derrick White, Drew Holiday. Like, they're picking everybody but Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
And I don't.
They have the entire Celtics team, but the Finals MVP, the guy who played phenomenal all playoffs all season.
And what's political about the roster? Besides,
it's just weird that, like, there's guys who weren't asked. There's guys who were so about it and have their reasons. Kawhi's just like, I'm gonna go travel everywhere and practice, and then I'm gonna go home.
Oh, dude, this is obvious. All these bad moves. This is the GM making these calls.
This is the GM.
The GM is running.
The GM hasn't been good in a very long time.
Fuck no. The GM, I'll give it to you. LeBron is amazing on the court, but when it comes to being a general manager, the man is buns.
Hasn't worked in a while.
The GM for Team USA, I think that's what's going on, because he's like.
Do you think this is like a Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas type of thing? LeBron's picking the guys he wants to be out there.
No, I don't. No, I don't think like the hate. I don't think there's like that much hate like between like
You don't
them
think
and
he got the
Jaylen
beef out
Brown.
there?
Like I don't think him and Curry are like, man, fuck JB. While like Jason Tatum's in the locker room and he's just like,
Yeah,
yeah, fuck,
yeah.
fuck, fuck, fuck JB. Like I don't think
Deuce
that's.
is like, yeah,
I don't. I don't know. Jaylen Brown not getting picked. It just would have been a more exciting Team USA team to
of course.
watch.
Yeah, I don't get the Derrick White pick.
Dylan
I
Brooks.
mean, you could have picked someone the same as Derrick White and not be Derrick White.
Dylan Brooks is an idiot.
Dylan Brooks needs to stay in Canada. Deportation. Sorry, brother.
Dylan Brooks. I mean, obviously, you saw what he said. Canada's going. They're going for the gold, obviously, which is not going to happen.
Not going to happen. I mean, they don't have a bad team.
I don't know. Dylan Brooks is just very corny. Like he took over the spot of like Patrick Beverley, like just trying to be the most hated.
But worse.
Well, because it's like Patrick Beverley is like chilled out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's he's chilled out a lot.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks is like, I'm gonna walk through Devin Booker's interview because I'm the bad
guy. Anthony Edwards, yes.
That was Devin Booker.
It was Ant.
If it was Ant, he would have slapped dog shit out of him.
No, it was Ant. He walked right in front of Ant.
I hate the fact that
Ant didn't do shit.
It was Devin Booker. If we really got to fact check it, it's fine. I'll pull up.
No, fact check it. Maybe he did both, but I know it was. I know it was Ant.
You pull it up. Dylan Brooks walks through interview. Did he do it to both people?
Maybe.
He did it. Did he do it to Ant?
Yeah.
Oh, Ant didn't do a goddamn thing.
He did nothing.
Okay, but here's the thing. That's the thing.
He gave him the stanky eye.
You got a little fucking idiot walking by trying to seem scary.
Yeah. You're not going to push him into a crowd of reporters.
I only saw the Booker one, which I don't know. To me, it was just so much more like prominent. Like
he also did the same thing to Booker.
Yeah. That's who I saw him do it to.
Gotcha.
That's why I thought he did it to just Booker. Which honestly, the fact that he did it to multiple players makes it even more cornier. Like the fact that I thought he just saw like one opportunity to do it.
Whose head does he think he's getting? Like these are the best players in the world, and you're Dylan Brooks. Like I don't think. I mean, the only person he's really gotten into the head of is LeBron. LeBron's been very pissed at Dylan Brooks, and they've had their little bullshit. But it's LeBron fucking James. It doesn't really affect them that much. So
I don't think
Dylan Brooks and all of his bullshit is corny as fuck, like you said, and honestly pretty stupid because Canada's about to get booted from this thing. I don't even know when the fucking Olympics. It's just when do they start?
July 29th is like their first.
Because like they keep playing all these exhibition games, and I'm like,
and they open up versus I think was it like Serbia?
Oh, was Serbia in there?
What's the other?
I know Slovenia's not.
So maybe it's Serbia.
Maybe.
I think it's Serbia. I think they open. I don't know. I think it's what I read. Right now they're playing.
Is Jokic playing?
They're playing like their tune-up games. Okay.
Is Jokic playing?
I thought he wasn't, but then I saw. I think he is.
Really?
You can pull it up and fact check it, but I think he actually might be playing. And he might be playing in the Olympics, which I swore he said he wasn't. Like when he was asked about
I doubt that he is.
He was like, no. But you know,
he's he's hanging out with his horses.
At the same time, maybe he thought his season ended or wasn't gonna end until maybe he didn't think his season was gonna end as early as it did.
True. I don't think he did, but from what I see, it doesn't look like it. But I don't know much.
But besides that, for Team USA, I mean, KD has a calf strain, so obviously.
Well, that's not good. Last time he had that, he tore his. Actually,
let's make sure, bro. Takes care of that. They played a really close game versus Australia, which
we were up 20, and then.
Yeah, but it's just like let's not even play
around. Yeah, no.
Let's not even play around with this.
Let's drop some 50 burgers on these kids.
Like a 9-point
keep it pushing. Yeah, we don't need any of that. around
This
here.
is supposed to be the Avenger team. I don't care if this is a warm-up game. Curry, it's
Yeah.
FIBA 3-point line. Curry needs to drop 60 a night. I don't care.
Every game.
We need straight 60 burgers from Curry. But